Hello, Matt here, and in today's video, I get to say this. Enough is enough! I have had it with this monkey fighting snake on this modern rotten car! We have two fenders. We have a car. Still needs a bit of disassembling. So today, I want to get the engine out. Want to get the exhaust off. That will be a pain because it's rusted as hell. And I want to get the fuel tank off. And we'll start by, well, first step as always is checking up your car. So let's check up this car. Oh, and if you've seen the engine video, and you probably did, well, that's on hold for a tiny bit now because I need a lot of parts, I need a lot of things. I'm not even sure we're building this engine, and we'll discuss that in the end of this video, so make sure to stick around. Jacking this car up is a real freaking challenge because, yeah, jacking points are dead. They're completely dead. All four of them. So yeah. Now I should lift the rear end, but it's not stable enough, so I'll wait for someone to help me because, yeah, this car is so far gone I cannot even lift it up. While I wait, time to remove the rear bumper, so let's do that. So these bolts on the inside, or nuts, are pretty easy to get to. But there is one down there in the rust zone. Yeah, that's not getting off, so time to grab an angle grinder and cut it off. Yeah. Also, this part of the exhaust is off because it was in the way. That one went pretty smooth. Damn, so much rust. And this is why you need to wash your car from underneath, because the salt gets here and then it's done. Also, once it starts rusting, don't put the rubbery coating thing on because you're just worsening the problem. You can do that when the car is new. You can do that when there is no rust on it. But once it gets rust, all you're doing is closing the rust in and it gets even worse. Don't do it. Looks like there was a wasp's nest here somewhere because, yeah, they keep flying around here. So I can't do much until they remove themselves from there. Can't seem to, oh, this was not a wasp. Can't seem to find where it is, where it was, whatever. But yeah, oop, I found it. There was a wasp. Now it's poisoned. So hopefully no more wasps, even though they are still searching for it right here, as you can see. Goddamn bastards. They are pretty aggressive right now. So I'll have to take a break until they stop. So I did get stung. So have to leave the wasps to calm down a bit. Take a break until the end with a nice cool drink. What I wanted to talk to you about was the engine choice. You've seen the N13 and how it became a money pit because cylinder wall is badly damaged. It needs to be resleeved, and we're talking around 4,000 euro to get the engine built, maybe even a few euros more. At that point it could handle 600 horsepower, which I'm not chasing. I'll be happy with 4. It would be nice to hit 500 just for the bragging rights, but yeah, I'm pretty happy with 400. I don't need more than that in this car. It will make sense. But again, at this price point, I'm not even talking about the turbo at this point. The turbo fueling, just the engine build, more than 4,000 euro. What are some other options? I wouldn't like to go 6-cylinder because, I don't know, it's been done a lot. Don't want to go that route. Would love an S85, but that's way out of budget and way too much work to get it fitted. So yeah, 10 cylinders, no go. What does that leave us? Well, 12, again, too complicated, not enough power, no point in doing it. But M62 B44 or B48, even if I could find one, would be a perfect match for this car. I mean, we are again at around 400 horsepower. I have heavier front end. It's more complicated to build, and yeah, it's more complicated to get registered here in Croatia. Now, what are the advantages of N13? First of all, I have everything. I have complete electronics, so DME, FEM, everything I need to get it working in this car. It's the same capacity, basically the same capacity as the engine in the car. I like it because it's behind the front axle, better weight distribution, a lot less mass in the front end, and yeah, it's simpler to work on. I mean, with the turbos and everything, direct injection, but hey, it's smaller, there's more room, especially when you take it out. I mean, it's easy to take out of the car and you can work on it outside. With a big V8, that becomes a hard job. So yeah, let me know what you guys think. Should we go with a 1.6 and 13 fully built, or should we go for a V8? Maybe some other suggestion. I would love a naturally aspirated K24, but in Croatia they're hard to get. Also DLS, forget about it, too expensive.
Forget about it.
We're sticking to BMW engines, but if you have any better suggestions, feel free to leave a comment. We'll think about it. Either way, it's time now to get back to work. Cheers.
Hello, welcome to Mutual of Omaha's Wild Kingdom.
Kill it. This is small snake.
Oh, you cannot see, but I wanted to unplug this cable and it started to move. Now we'll try and get it out so you can see the cable. Oh, it's moving. Let me get some light. Today we seem to have all kinds of wildlife problems.
Where is it?
So we've been working thinking she's gone, but no, she's here. Fucking animal kingdom. We do have to get rid of this shit because I'm not working on this car with a snake in here. Because I'm tired of this motherfucking snakes in this motherfucking car. Can you see it? Mutual of Omaha's Wild Kingdom. Now let's try and get this snake out of this car.
Resorted to extreme tactics.
Okay, so it's the new day. Where's the snake? That's the main question. We don't know. We couldn't get it out yesterday. It was hiding in here, getting into the A pillar and all the way down into the rocker panel, which is like Swiss cheese at this point, so hopefully it got out. I don't know. But why was that the problem? Well, here's the thing. I didn't take a good look at the snake. It's black, that's as far as I can tell. Here we have two kinds of snakes that are black. One isn't poisonous. I don't care about that one. The other one is. As I said, I didn't have a very good look at the snake, so I cannot distinguish it enough to tell. But we have to go on with the work, so hopefully I don't get bitten by a poisonous snake. We could call this car a poisonous snake because everything I touch comes to bite me in the ass. At this point we are mostly ready, so the gearbox is undone, drive shaft is undone, all the electronics, all the cables should be undone, all the hoses should be undone, clutch is undone. So the only things holding this in are these two engine mallets. I mean, we can undo them, it will still stay on, but we will undo them. We will take a same colored crane we have and try and get this out. This time, if you remember this one, this time we'll try to do it without killing each other and the engine in the process. So let's try it. Of course, as I said, there will be some hoses or something sticking on. Fuel hoses, we forgot to unclip them. So yeah, do them like that. So now the engine should be free. Let's try again. Also, this is sketchy as fuck, as always. Sketchy as fuck. This car was sold on by hopes and dreams, because look at this, that's an engine mount. Don't know what it's mounting, but not the engine. Rust, I mean, this all needs to be replaced. F20, anyone? Yeah, sure. Also this, I need to replace this. This 60 euro piece, whatever. And now we come to the most beautiful part, which I only just saw and I should have seen sooner. Yeah, you can actually see subframe going through the chassis. Ooh, pains me to say it, but this car is really beyond saving. I said that so many times, but I don't know. That rear end is really starting to look appealing. Really appealing. I think we're going to have an E36 with a multi-link, E36 compact with a multi-link in the back, because I'll really try, because I really do like the idea of the rear trailing arms. It gives these cars incredible balance, and that's where the fun comes from. But I think it's too far gone, man. I think it's too far gone. I need to rethink the situation, because it hurts me. I really think cutting it off here, let me go to the other side, cutting it off here behind this support, behind the seat mounts, cutting it out here, only the inner part. The outer part will be for sale, but everything from here on, including the wheel wells, well, I mean, this is a brand new car compared to that one, and everything is healthy and good, and I can just make this car hybrid. E36 front end, F20 rear end, multi-link, Easy fitment, I don't know. I think we're going that way because I don't know. Rarely am I speechless. I'm speechless. How bad this car is. I knew it was bad. Again, for 10,000 times. I knew it was bad, but in my freaking worst nightmare, I didn't conceive it to be that bad because it was registered. Like when we bought it, registration just ended. So year before that, it went through MOT. And with that, good news because the engine is out. Bad news because the car is shit. We end this video. And in the next one, I'll show you the rest of the parts. And hopefully we'll have the plans for this bodywork. Plans for the engine, not just yet. As always, I really hope to see you in the next one. Bye.